Blessed morning, souls. How did you sleep? Did you have dreams that you recall? You know in the night that your etheric energy ascends. It returns to your crystal palace to be restored fully. Every night, every time you sleep, in fact, for this is a state of total surrender. We do love the tongue, how it trips and turns upon words. All vibration is the same. We hope you are restored this morning. The message for today, for this video, there is no agenda, as always, to begin, but we can feel there are more of you accumulating, seeking, listening, seeking not this one specifically, but yourself and the information which assists in accessing that knowledge. And so more of this one's mission has been revealed, which is to be the vessel for this, the messenger, the provider for fellow starseeds, angels, wise ones, elementals, those of you who have come for a very specific purpose. The purpose of each soul is specific and divine and equivalent in value. There is not one which is greater than another, just as there is no portion of the redwood tree which is greater than or better than, simply because the top of it stands at the top, closest to the sun, does not mean it could do so without the roots, nor any other portion of itself. It could not be there otherwise. So it does not judge itself as better or worse, or really even any different. It is all the same. We are all same self, manifest in our own exquisite forms as self desires to be. This diversity is by design, and it is divine. Nowhere else in all the universe is anything like this taking place. And that is something we wish to express, to share with you. This is not a school in the sense of coming here to be taught. It is not a primary or a kindergarten. Although every level of lesson is accessible here, it is much more like a graduate course, self-guided, in fact. All of your lessons are. You come to Earth to write your dissertation on creation. It is something to be proud of. This is not a punishment, souls. And your choosing yourself is not a punishment either, despite the perceived struggle of your trials. Struggle must be perceived in order for the sense of victory. Yes, if there is to be triumph, there must be something you are triumphing against. In reality, we are all working together, all of the universe and us as one. We would like to discuss, express what it means to be chosen, because there is much information on this topic, which we will not debate nor speak against. All is allowed. All is true. Everything is true, so that even nothing may be permitted. We simply wish to express the perspective gained from this one's experience of what it means to be chosen. There are some who say it is to be chosen as by God, which is not inaccurate, for you are God. You are Source. You and that infinite intelligence are one and the same. There is no separation. You are not below. You are not less than. You are more. You are creating in alignment, cooperatively, with this divine infinite aspect of self, the core aspect. And so it is to be chosen is chosen by God, in the sense that God is yourself. Source, self, spirit, soul, all one. And you chose yourself for this. You decided by your own free will in the first. Oh, not just before this lifetime. No, no, no. For you have lived many in other places as well. If you're a Starseed, we are assisting you in recalling this, your galactic heritage. If you are an old soul, which you are, an ancient one, perhaps with shamanic, high priestess, royal lineage upon this planet, you are a healer. If you are watching this, it is certain. If you were one with the elements, such as we, you may have been all of these things. Angelic as well. This one is a quarter each. None of this is relevant except to say you have been many places other than here, and you have been here before. As has this one, since the time of Egypt. He was a mouser of highest regard, living in the fields. And he has never forgotten his royal lineage. This is why he demands respect, for he knows he is worthy of it. You are self-sworn, self-chosen. In your first spark, you looked upon all creation and divine Father, Mother, and so delighted in yourself that you knew from that very moment you would never accept anything else but to be authentically your being. And when this earth came to take place, it did not begin at first in this dimension. You see, it was higher. But Source desired no limitations to be expressed to the fullest extent. Source desired to know itself as it continues to. And so that meant the designing of an experiment, a double-blind study, if you will, that is truly brilliant in every aspect. You see, Source already had an idea of itself. it had imagined, it had expressed, allowed so freely. But it desired more. True freedom. It was not content to think that perhaps all these things were mere projections. Yes, it desired to know, to allow itself to be anything. Perhaps not even divine. Perhaps that too would be allowed into perception. And so, this earth was created first in higher dimension, where souls from all across the universe came to experience tangibility, in a sense. It was in the fourth plane. And so the third dimension was accessible, simply not the foundation at that point. It was not so deep. The vibration was still higher. This is the time of myth and legend known. The time of Atlanteans, Lemurians, other great societies. The time of Arthurian legend, Avalon. These places existed. They still do. But as the great experiment carried on and all things were allowed, the allowance of denser vibration came too. And so Earth began to descend, not fall. It has always been suspended in the light. There has never been a fear of it falling to some dramatic end. There is nowhere for it to go. This is as far down as can be reached. But as the densities increased and material realm became more obvious, tangible, physical, it became both desired and necessary in a sense to allow the forgetting to take place. And so the veil was placed over each soul incarnating, because the desire was for new experience, truly new. And if you could recall all that you already knew, if you knew coming in the details of your divinity and limitless being, you could not rediscover them. And that is what Source desired to do. In the same time, allowing for the discovery of something new. Source is the everything which contains even nothing. It desired knowledge of both, full understanding, which is all inclusive, including that which appears exclusive. And so you see, your forgetting here is not a punishment, beloveds. Nothing in this world is, nothing exists that is. It is a gift. For how can one truly know their power if they are born with it? This is a complex concept to express in physical dimension. in words which are themselves somewhat physical construct. You are here because you desire to be, because you desire the rediscovery of yourself and your sublime spiritual being, which is not just housed within this physical vessel, souls. This body is not a limit. It is a further expression. It is further emanation, a divine aspect of your being, incarnate, taken to the fullest extent, because Source desires carnal knowledge of itself, souls. That is why you are incarnated, so that you may know yourself fully in delight with all of these senses designed for your enjoyment, for your expression, for your personal reception of all the wonder that this realm and that your being and creation has to offer you. It is all for you. And so it is for me. I am you and you are me and we are all together, yes. But I cannot be for you. I cannot be you. You must be you. You must embody the I am within your being. And in so doing, I am free to be me, to embody all that I am in this self-expression. It is truly miraculous. And so to be chosen, as we spoke, means that you chose yourself long before this lifetime. You are self-sworn. You stood with all divine. Together, you and Almighty placed your hand upon the quill which written the Akash. No binding contract, no enslavement, no service which must be fulfilled to earn some other prize. No, no. You stood worthy, knowing yourself, and proclaimed before all, this is my being, and this is what I will embody. And in so doing, in service to true self, I will serve the highest good of all, because I recognize that path begins within. And so this is what you have come to do. There are many details to your missions that will be revealed to you. You do not need to decipher them for yourself. They will come in time, and you are exactly aligned with that. All you need to know, all you desire to know, and all we wish to express is that you, beloved soul, are here to love yourself. That is it. That is your whole purpose. It is freeing, yes. You need not change any aspect of your being. You need not figure out what it is you are to do. There is no other directing you. It is self, your own. You are self-sworn from the first. You are self-champion. You uphold the violet flame of transmutation and higher understanding. And in so doing, in seeking yourself and your own ascension, you anchor that pillar for all the earth. That is the beautiful result of your devoted selfishness, your determination to claim the happiness, your spiritual ancestry, your gifts, your blessings, everything that is promised you. You. Everything you promise for yourself, soul. There are no blessings being doled out by some distant God figure with no connection, no recognition, no emotion. That is shadow ego's projection. Source is here in everything. All of creation and existence is self-expressed. Everything. And in no place is that more evident than your being. You are divine. You are the stream which streams straight from the headwaters, straight from the source. You are the breath of life. You are love unconditioned, made incarnate so that it may carnally know itself and be self-satisfied, self-assured, self-sustained. You are miraculous, soul. And we are here now speaking this to you because it is our selfish desire to. You may think it is for you. It is. We are all one. But we would not speak it if it did not, in the speaking, fill our being with delight, with rapture, if it did not feel as good as this good feeling which courses now through us. That is why we are here. You cannot teach the way, it must be shown and walked in freedom by each soul. That is your right, your destiny, to choose for yourself to be happy. And we believe in you. We wish to pull 3 runes for you on this morning. For you are the lovers of runes. You like the cards too, but the runes speak most to you. They are ancient. There is a deep wisdom within them. We will ask as we pull them for you to listen, not to us, but to your own intuition. We will speak, we will share the interpretation we feel, what we receive. But have no other gods before yours, souls. Listen to yourself first, always. So see what the runes say to you, as we will express what they mean for us. Algis, how does it feel? Strong, sturdy, like a tree standing tall, like an elk, protected by divine? You are. Hugo. How do you feel witnessing the intersection of these lines? Seeing perhaps an equivalent exchange, an alignment with divine, a connection, a kiss. It is 2 flames which touch in recognizing one another It is your spiritual gifts, those which you return the gift by embracing, by accepting and utilizing to their fullest potential. Othala. How does it feel? Ancestral, welcoming, a bit like home, perhaps a home that maybe seems unknown, distant, yet real. This is your birthright, your ancestors coming to speak this message to you. This is the homeland, your lineage, your connection to all who have ever been a part of you, all who have ever walked this path that now walk with you. You are so far from alone, and you are never far from home, soul. This is a beautiful set. These are yours. Divine protection, divine gift, divine lineage. All of them upright, all of them aligned to encourage and speak to you that this is what you are. You are protected, gifted, surrounded by ancestors, always. And all you need do to walk your path is accept this, accept yourself. Begin now honoring this blessed being which is yours, which you designed, which you asked for. You were not assigned here on some mission that you must complete for fear of failure. No, there is no fear. There is nothing to fail. You are here to be yourself fully. That is the mission. And you have the support of all divine and all of your ancestors in this. This is the gift. Embracing self in love and bliss. You are here to be happy, souls. And we are here to be very happy with you, as we are. So pleased, very well pleased, as the angels speak. This is our message for you, beloveds. And for ourselves. And we delight in it. We bask in it. It is a glorious gift. Thank you for being. Thank you for being you. There is not one other who is capable of it, not one other who is qualified. Only you can be happy for yourself. Walk in bliss, beloveds. There is such great love for you here. Such profound awe. You inspire us every moment, simply with your being. And you deserve to feel this for yourself. Have a blessed day, souls. And as always, I love you.